Hi, I'm Stephanie, physical therapist with St. Louis Concierge PT and Wellness. I'm here today to show you some middle trap and upper trap strengthening exercises. These are important for scapular stability, so your shoulder blades or your scapula that sit on the back of your spine here in your thoracic spine, those need to be very stable in order for the shoulder to reach overhead easily and without any pain. So I'll show you a couple of different ways to do both the middle trap and the upper trap exercises. So I'll start with the middle trap first. So I'm going to be on a treatment table here. If you don't have a treatment table, probably your best bet, if you can get down on the floor, would be on the floor on a flat surface. You can do a small towel roll under your forehead to support that head, or just a hand under your forehead. Other than that, you could do lying on your belly on your bed. Sometimes that hurts your back, especially if it's too soft. So floor or table would be the best options. Okay, so you are on your belly like this, and we'll start with the mid trap first. I'm going to go ahead and put my head through here. Okay, and so what you want to make sure here is that your arms are straight out to the side, that the elbows aren't down up here, they're not up here. Okay, so they're straight out. And what you'll start with is keeping your elbows bent, bringing them up, and squeezing your shoulder blades together. So you're lifting those elbows up, squeezing the shoulder blades together, just like that. What a lot of people do here when they are tight in their muscles is they'll compensate and they'll come down here and to try to pull their shoulder blades together. So we don't want that. We want to keep those upper arms up here, okay? So not this. We're going to go straight up like that, okay? And then if that's easy and you can do 2 to 3 sets of 10, you can extend your arms like this, and that gives it a bigger lever arm and a bigger weight to pull up with that. So you'll extend your arms up, and you'll pull them straight up and squeeze your shoulder blades together, just like so. Again, don't let your elbows come down and drop down, because then we're not working the mid trap, we're working the rhomboids. Okay, so straight up. Good. And that's the middle trap. You can add a small weight to that if that becomes easy. Like I said, if you can do 2 to 3 sets of 10 with your arms extended, it's time to go on to the next level. So you could do a 1 pound weight. I wouldn't start with a 5 pound or anything like that. You're likely to lose your good posture and alignment if you progress too far too fast. So a 1 pound weight, if you can do 2 to 3 sets of 10, and that way and not lose your form, you can go up to 2 pound, 3 pound, 4 pound, 5 pound. So the next one I'm going to show you is the lower trapezius strengthening exercise. So again, face down, your arms are going to be up like this, and I'll show you a couple progressions of that. So face down, the first progression is putting your arms on the back of your head and just lifting your elbows up, like so. And you're squeezing your shoulder blades together. So face down, squeeze those shoulder blades together. And my elbows are up here, so don't let them drop down. Just like that. Okay? And so 2 to 3 sets of 10. If that becomes easy, what you can do is go to the next step, which is again extending the arms, give it a little bit more of a lever arm and more weight to lift. And so in this position, important to have your thumbs up, okay, for good shoulder alignment. So my thumbs are facing up, and I'm pulling up, squeezing my shoulder blades together. So again, 2 to 3 sets of 10 there. If you can do that easily, you can progress to using a small weight. Again, 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pounds progression once each level becomes easy. Thank you so much.